Mr. Chan used 7 over 10 of her money to buy 8 files and 10 pens. Stop. Don't do anything. All right. Look at this sentence. You understood this sentence? Write down what you know. Okay. We say 10 units. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So that's too big. So what I want to do is I want to just change it and split this into half, and I'll get to 10. Agree or disagree? Okay. Now what I want to do next is I want to shape how many units? 7. Okay. 5, 6, 7, and I want to show that this is 8 files plus 10 pence. I say that again. I want to show that this is 8 files plus 10 pence. Agree? So sentence number 1 done. Done. Move on. Sentence number 2. Okay. Now this is the part that is confusing. All right. But I don't want you to be confused. Okay. I want you to do it confidently. Listen up very carefully. Okay. It says that the cost of 5 pence. Okay. So 5 pence we say 5p. Right. Cost of 5 pence means the money that you put to buy 5 pence is the same as. What is the meaning of same as? That means we can put an equal sign. It's the same as 2 files. Okay, so if 5 pence is $10, then 2 files is $10. If 5 pence is $50, 2 files is $50. Do you understand what I'm saying? Right now, so here's what I always do, okay? I say when you see a question like that, you quickly go and see what is it that they want. They're asking for pence. True? So you change everything into pence. Okay? So you look at what you have over here. Can you see this? The one that I've just highlighted in yellow. Alright? So if 5 pence equals to 2 files, then 10 pence is actually equals to from 5 to 10, I times 2. True? When I do something to the left, I must do something to the right. So I get 4 files over here. Does that make sense? Okay, so they want everything to be pence. So you change everything into pence. Okay, so I can also say that 2 files is equals to 5 pence. It's the same thing. All right, and I want to change everything into pence. So what I want to do is I want to change 8 files into pence. I want to find out, hey, the money that I spend on 8 files, right, can buy how many pence? That's what I want to do, correct? Because the question is asking us for pence. Make sense? Okay, so over here you times 4, and then over here you also times 4. Okay, so over here you get to 20 pence. Okay, so what I am actually telling you also, okay, is that 8 files plus 10 pence, if I want to buy everything in pence, I can actually buy 20 pence plus 10 pence. Let me say that again. If I want to buy everything, I want to use the 7 units of my money to buy pence, I can buy how many pence in total? 30 pence. Okay, now what is most important over here? This is the part that is most important, which I'm going to highlight in green right now. These are the parts. Can you see it? These are the parts that they are the most important. Does that make sense to you? Okay, so once you are done with this, right, then okay, look at the next part of the sentence. It says, sentence number 3, what was the most number of pence that Mrs. Chan can buy with the money that she had left? What is left? Left is this. You agree so far? And what is left? Left is 3 units. Does that make sense? So over here we have 7 units, and we know that 7 units is equals to 30 pence. Agree or disagree? Okay, we want to find our Mr. Greenman. So we find 1 unit first. So we say 30 divided by 7 is actually equals to, well, we get to a very odd number, right? So I like to leave it in terms of fraction. I just put 30 over 7 first. Understand? Because this is not my answer, right? My answer says I want you to find how many pence can Mrs. Chan buy with the money that she had left, which is 3 units. So how do I get from 1 to 3 times 3? True? So if I want to get to 3 units, I just have to do 30 over 7. Of course, you press your calculator, or you can say 90 over 7. But we don't want to leave it as 90 over 7, right? Do you go and buy something and say, I want 90 over 7 of the pence? So we go 90 divided by 7, and we get to 12. 12 what? 12 pence. Okay, now you will realize that it's actually 12.857. But since the question asks for what? The most. Can you see that? They ask for the most number. Agree or disagree? If the most number, then I have to round down. Okay, that means I can only buy 12 pence. Agree so far? So therefore, my answer over here is 12. And this is the answer for this question.